Four terms have landed in AI engineering in the last 3 years, and most people think they are just fancy names for the same thing. They are not. They are four completely different layers of the same stack, and confusing them costs real money on real projects. Prompt engineering asks one question: how do I word this message? That was the whole game in 2023. Context engineering asks a bigger question: what does the model actually see on this call? Not the wording. The entire information environment, which files, which memory, which retrieved facts, in what order, at what moment. And here is why this became urgent. Anthropic's own research identified something called context rot. As the token count in a context window grows, the model's ability to accurately recall information from it actually decreases. More data does not mean more accuracy. Past a certain point, it means worse performance. Just like cognitive overload in a human being handed 40 documents and told to summarize all of them at once. Now here is where loop engineering enters, and it answers a completely different question. Not what does the model see, but what is the repeating cycle that keeps it working without a person typing every instruction by hand? Act, observe, decide, repeat until a defined goal is actually met, not until you run out of patience. This became a defining idea in June 2026 when a developer's post about designing loops instead of prompting agents crossed 2 million views in days. And Stanford research backs up why this matters so much. The exact same underlying model can perform up to 6 times better, purely based on the quality of the loop and harness surrounding it, not the model, the system around it. So here is how they actually relate. In one sentence, context engineering decides what the model sees in a single turn. Loop engineering decides how many turns happen, in what sequence, and when the whole thing stops. One without the other fails differently. Perfect context in a loop with no stopping condition burns your budget forever. A well-designed loop feeding the model bloated, rotted context still produces garbage, just more efficiently. At ZTS Infotech, every agent we build for a client gets evaluated on both layers separately, because the fix for a context problem and the fix for a loop problem are never the same fix. This is Anirban, ZTS Infotech AI News Desk signing off. Stay sharp, stay ahead.